Now, ladies and gentlemen, well, it seems that Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiangi will never reconcile or work together again in the united opposition coalition. This is because Rigathi Gachagua, in a video, he has finally explained why he officially kicked out Fred Matiangi from the opposition. This is after holding several private meetings, several private talks with Matiangi, but they failed to agree. Let me give you the shocking details in this particular video here. But of course, before we begin, in case you are listening to me currently and you haven't subscribed, I want you to please take a second or two and hit the subscribe button down below so that next time when I produce another video like this one also, then YouTube will automatically send you the notifications. My name is Jason, and of course, this is Jason Vibes Radio, political channel. So in a video that I want to play for you shortly, Rigathi Gachagua was asked a very simple question. A question that only required a yes or no answer. And that question was, is Fred Matiangi still a member of the united opposition coalition? For Rigathi Gachagua to be asked that particular question, first of all, it is because nowadays Fred Matiangi is being excluded from all the political events that are being conducted by the opposition. Like, for example, last week, the opposition leaders conducted several political meetings, several political rallies in the Ukambani region, led by Kalonzo Musyoka and the Wiper Party. During that particular event, it's only Fred Matiangi who did not attend. And according to reliable sources, it says that Matiangi was not invited by Kalonzo Musyoka to attend that particular rally. If Matiangi was invited by Kalonzo, maybe Matiangi would have attended that rally. But he was not invited. He is being excluded by the opposition leaders from those events. And also, we have seen Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiangi in a heated public confrontation recently, whereby Rigathi Gachagua said that Fred Matiangi cannot win the presidency in 2027 elections because Fred Matiangi does not know how to campaign. He is only campaigning in boardrooms and hotels instead of going to the ground to campaign.
Many people may want to spend a lot of time in hotels and boardrooms discussing theories. I am a very experienced politician who have delivered 2 presidents to this country, and I know how to make a president. There is no president you'll make in a boardroom. Presidents are made in the field.
Matiangi responded to Rigathi Gachagua directly, telling Rigathi and Kalonzo that you are underrating my potential in politics. So let's meet at the ballot.
Wale ambao wanasema I'm technocratic, I will not campaign, tukutane kwa kiwanja. Tukutane huko. I will wear my sketchers and I will go to every village in this country, talking to Kenyans and seeking their vote and their support so that we can change our country.
So I want to play for you this video. I want you to listen very keenly what Rigathi Gachagua said here in this video. Listen very keenly, Rigathi Gachagua explaining why he officially kicked out Fred Matiangi from the opposition. Watch this video here, then we proceed.
So as we talk about forming the next government, a united opposition is important in that. And I want to ask you your association with one Fred Matiangi. Is he still part of the united opposition?
Yes, Fred Matiangi is a good guy. He worked well with President Uhuru Kenyatta, and he made significant contribution to this country. And when he came from the US, I had several private meetings with him, and he expressed his desire to join us so that we create the change that we desire for this country. And he expressed his interest to serve as president if we can support him. And we welcomed him, and we had good discussion. And I believe he still remains very committed to that cause. And when he came, he found we had already started the opposition, and we were getting on. And we did brief him where we had reached, and we did. It's an alliance of regions, and to defeat William Ruto, we need to work around the clock. And by the time he came, we had already agreed on a formula. Martha Karua, J.B. Muturi, Mithika Linturi, and I had been allocated to deal with the Mount Kenya region in terms of making sure we solidify the nation and we chase Ruto and Raila from the region, which we have done successfully. Eugene Wamarwa, Cleo Malala, and George Natebea, we agreed they work on Western Kenya, and they make sure that they lock out William Ruto and Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, to work on, because we had a gap in the Gusii nation. And we told him right to the sword, he was in agreement, that politics is local, and he is more suitable to deal with the Gusii nation than ourselves, because he understands the place better. So we did request that, just like we had done with other regions, he goes and work on the Gusii nation, which is already one term. Or Matiangi has been busy trying to get a political party, organize structures and all that. And well, if he decides to go it alone, it will be his funeral. The way it is, the way I listen to the people of Kenya, we are having a 2-2 moment.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a short commercial break, Mr. Rigathi Gachagua. When we come back, we talk about how...
So in that particular video, Rigathi Gachagua has said that Matiangi refused to form a regional political party to lock out both Ruto and Raila Odinga in the Gusii region as required by every opposition leader. That is a condition. That is why Kalonzo Musyoka has his own regional party, the Wiper Party, to lock out Ruto and Raila Odinga in the Ukambani region. Then Eugene Wamalwa and Cleophas Malala will lock Ruto and Raila Odinga in the Western region using DCP that belongs to Rigathi. Of course, Malala is the deputy party leader of DCP, and Eugene Wamalwa's political party, DAPK. Then, when you go to the coastal region, also the Nyali MP, Mohammed Ali, will form his own political party to lock out both Ruto and Raila Odinga in the coastal region. So, Rigathi Gachagua wanted Matiangi to also form a regional political party in the Gusii region to lock out Ruto and Raila Odinga, because Rigathi is saying that Matiangi has that potential. But Matiangi totally refused. Meaning, friend Matiangi will never work with Rigathi Gachagua or still be a member of the United Opposition Coalition until the day when Matiangi will officially form his political party in the Gusii region. So currently, as we speak, Matiangi is not a member of the United Opposition Coalition. He was removed by Rigathi Gachagua until when he will form his own party. Now, this is my view on this matter. The only reason as to why friend Matiangi has refused to form his own political party from the Gusii region, it is because of the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta wants to officially hand over his Jubilee Party to friend Matiangi so that friend Matiangi can be the Jubilee Party leader. This is what the Nation e-paper officially announced a few days ago. And it says, Uhuru Kenyatta considers handing over the Jubilee Party to Dr. Fred Okengo Matiangi. Then it says, former President Uhuru Kenyatta is considering handing over the leadership of his Jubilee Party to the ex-Interior Cabinet Secretary, Fred Matiangi, ahead of the 2027 elections, the nation has learned. Mr. Kenyatta has convened a special National Delegates Conference meeting for the former ruling party on September 26th for members to make a resolution on the plan to make Dr. Matiangi the party leader as well as its 2027 presidential candidate. So in this case, if Uhuru Kenyatta will appoint Matiangi to be the official Jubilee Party leader, then there is no need for Matiangi to form another political party. That is the reason as to why Matiangi does not want to form another political party. But Rigathi Gachagua does not want to understand that. He is insisting that Matiangi should form his own political party from the Gusii region for him to be part or to be a member of the United Opposition Coalition. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about this issue? What's your opinion on this matter? Is Rigathi Gachagua right? Should Matiangi exit the Jubilee Party and form his own political party from the Gusii region as required by Rigathi? I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political analysis like this one. Remember, my name is Jason. See you in my next video. I'm out.